Hard call. Genuinely. Nobody really knows what they would do. The Silent Patient by Alex Michailidis. Spoiler discussion. Well, let's get into it. We walk around every single day carrying weapons that can completely destroy other people. And most of the time we don't even realize it. They're words. And the worst part, we hand them out for free. But here's the thing, words don't hit everyone equally. The damage depends on how cracked the armor already is. One person hears criticism and moves on. Another carries the same sentence inside their head for 20 years, like a parasite that never leaves. And that's what this book is actually about. Not insanity, not even murder, but what happens when enough words hit hard and the whole armor finally breaks. This story is full of those moments. For example, Theo's father, critical, cold, relentless. And those voices in the head of Theo don't leave. They just move inside his head and kept on going even without his father. That damage shapes everything. His insecurities, his obsession, the fact that he became a psychiatrist in the first place. He spent his whole life trying to understand the thing that broke him. And Alicia, not only did her mother take her own life, she tried to take her little daughter with her, physically, in a car. And then the only person left in the world, her father, doesn't hold her together, doesn't even try. He just opens his mouth and says the wrong one survived, that he'd have preferred his wife to be here instead of his daughter. He probably forgot all of this by morning, but Alicia never did. So, two broken people, Theo and Alicia, start asking the same question. What can actually heal this? What is the opposite of pain? And they both pretty fast realize that the only remedy is love. Hoping that compliments could rebuild what criticism destroyed, that warmth could repair what coldness damaged. Almost subconsciously they start looking for that special someone. And pretty soon Theo finds Kathy and Alicia finds Gabriel. And suddenly they start seeing themselves differently, through the eyes of someone who loves them, who needs them. Finally, the miracle happened. They are normal, complete, enough. This is the remedy, and then, oops, the beautiful carriage turns back into a pumpkin at midnight. Kathy wants fireworks, excitement, intensity. No Theo's quiet, steady love. And Gabriel, well, he chooses himself, his own life over Alicia's. And suddenly, Theo and Alicia are right back where they started. Not needed, not wanted, not chosen. Turns out love is not enough if you're not someone's priority. And by priority, I mean choosing that person every single day. Gabriel choosing his life over Alicia's in that moment? Hard call. Genuinely. Nobody really knows what they would do with such a hard decision when the gun is pointed to their head. Maybe he did love Alicia. Maybe he was just not Romeo material, someone who could not imagine living without Juliet for even a second. In my opinion, this choice is a gray area. But the other woman he chose every single day, long before any gun appeared, that one is very black and white to me. That is a choice he made over and over again, and that is the real betrayal. Same with Kathy. No dramatic moment, no impossible decision, she just quietly kept on choosing excitement, fireworks, freedom, and another man over Theo, who is stable, loyal, and always present, who would never leave and never betray. He holds on to Kathy with everything he has, which is exactly why he tells Alicia the truth about Gabriel. Not for her, for himself. To save his marriage, to keep Kathy. Because without Kathy, he admits he simply cannot exist. But it spirals. Alicia breaks and Theo's guilt kicks in. He tries to help her through therapy, through words, trying to fix what they already destroyed. But then fear gets louder. What if Kathy finds out? So he makes the hardest decision. He silences Alicia for good, to protect what he has left. Only to realize there is nothing left to protect. Kathy had already drifted. Not to someone else this time, just away, ignoring him as if he doesn't even exist. After everything he did, he destroyed everything, and she still didn't choose him. That is the biggest irony of the story, in my opinion. So, would you rather be loved or chosen? They are not quite the same. Let me know, and let's see what the next story brings.